Hey, what's going on? If you want to get a complete system that makes melting fat easy and is 100% automated, then I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of your page right now. YouTube doesn't let me make that link clickable, so you're actually gonna have to type it into your browser, or I also put the copy of the link in the description, so you can click on that or type it into your browser. All right. For now, enjoy the video, and after you're done with this video, make sure to go to that link to get a complete fat melting system.
One of the next tools that we're going to give you that's going to help speed up your metabolism, boost your energy, and help really speed up the fat loss process are snacks. But first, I want to go over a couple of the ways people mess up with the snacks and the common mistakes. And one of the biggest things is I don't have time for it, or it's too hard, or I can't bring them with me. Maybe they don't have a refrigerator, or they're not prepared. It takes too long. And these are all bogus excuses. And on top of that, if you really feel like those are real excuses, we're gonna give you a bunch of snack ideas, a huge list of ways that you can beat all these things with either the refrigerator or it takes too long. And this is really one of the big things that got Alex to the next level as far as, you've seen his abs before. He has some serious abs, and he wasn't really up to date on the snacks and wasn't eating them.
Yeah, and I want to talk about a story. I have a friend that, she goes to school and she's in class all day and doing lab, and then she's busy. She doesn't have time to eat, and then she gets out of school and then she just hits up the fast food restaurant and goes crazy. And she thinks she messed up when she ate the fast food. And I told her, no, you messed up 2 hours before that when you didn't have a snack, and then 2 hours before that when you didn't have a snack either. So a lot of times when you get in that starvation mode and you break and you binge, you didn't mess up when you were binging. You messed up 2 hours before that when you didn't have your snack.
Exactly, and that's a huge part of the 3 meals, 3 snacks. Makes you binge proof, and it gives you a lot more energy, and again, speed up the fat loss, and there's so many benefits. But it's just a little things to doing that, and I have people all the time tell me they don't have time for it, and we're gonna show you how. And let's start throwing them out there, Alex. So we got things like our basic snacks that people think about, or we have our fruits like an orange. We have bananas. Bananas a little bit easier than the orange. You don't have to. It doesn't require as much effort peeling. It's not as messy.
Yeah, so there's different components we think about when we're planning a snack. Are we gonna have a fridge? Like, for example, there's certain snacks that I just keep in my car at all times. There's certain snacks that require both hands to eat. There's certain snacks that you can eat with one hand. Maybe you can eat it while you're driving.
And it has a lot to do. It has a lot to do with a preference and what's going to go on in your day. If you're at work and you have to stay really clean or something of that nature. Orange is probably not the best idea to just be ripping open, and you want to just pop something and just eat it. Now we're talking about a Lara bar, or we're talking about maybe even a bag of grapes, where it's really just to grab and pop in your mouth. So let's get into again bananas, oranges, and apples. You can keep an apple and orange in your car for a day and it'd be totally fine. So it doesn't really necessarily require a fridge.
Yeah, and these you can really mix and match them. So for example, a snack that Jason told me is an apple, cut it up, and you put some cinnamon in it, and then you put it in the fridge. So all these snacks, there's no
creativity.
You can mix and match them. So for example, the yogurt, you can put some fruit in the yogurt. You can put granola in the yogurt. There a little bit of granola and fruit in the yogurt. So it's just chocolate in the yogurt. You know what I mean? We have some high cacao chocolate. So these is just obviously there's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of snacks. But we're gonna give you some tips of how to think in terms of avoiding the common mistakes that people make in terms of not preparing for their day, in terms of what they're doing, if they're not gonna have a fridge, if they're gonna be busy all day, if they're gonna be in school all day and they're not gonna be able to go to their car, then you need to take it with you. And then some common mistakes too in terms of, for example, this guy right here that
exactly. You can go into it.
Yeah, this fiber one, it's positioned as really
90 calories. When you're walking through the store, this looks really it looks great. Fiber one, 90 calories. But a couple of the rules that we like to follow with our snacks and with eating period is that we like to eat nutritionally valued foods. So when we eat food, we like to look at the nutrients and the ingredients in it. So when I look at the ingredients and it has a bunch of words I can't say and it has more than 10 ingredients, that's off my chart immediately.
Yeah.
So we're always looking towards that. And when you look at the ingredients in this Fiber One bar, they're not valued ingredients at all, and it's really just
exactly just
marketed against you.
Exactly. Keep in mind, some of the smartest marketers in the world are trying to make this look healthy, and they're pretty good at it. There's certain things that...
And healthy is in now. You got that fear. So, everyone's getting a lot more conscious about healthy, and you have to really, be aware, like I said, reading the ingredients label and, looking at the ingredients and seeing what's in there. And it's really about if you're reading words that you don't understand, like starts with a Q, X, Y, Z, and blah, 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 it says something else, it's usually not that healthy. So you want, it should say, organic, sugar and water or something, regular words that you're used to reading.
Yeah, this is a good bar. The ultimate example here. So, for example, these are both bars, and this one right here is positioned as healthy, and this box just looks kind of plain, kind of no crazy marketing going on, no 90 calorie with a delicious looking bar right there. And this bar right here has...
I think it has 7 ingredients.
No,
right?
this has 3 ingredients.
Oh, it has 3.
Yeah, this
one's killer.
So this has dates, peanuts, and sea salt, and it's actually delicious. This is my favorite bar. This is what I eat all the time. It's called Lara bars, right?
And a little thing throw in there is that when you look at the calories, this one is 220 versus 90. But then we talk about what we're eating. We're eating healthy fats, healthy sugars. It's all really valuable ingredients and nutrients.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily about the calories obviously matter, but even more importantly than the calories is, all this stuff, when you eat this, it's just going to make you feel real crummy. It's going to make you, it's real hard for your body to digest it. One of the biggest reasons for not eating all these crappy ingredients that, just chemicals made so this can stay in a shelf longer, is that it really clogs your thinking, and all these chemicals in your body, and they're not found in nature anyway. These were made in a lab by scientists, a lot of these ingredients. So these ingredients enter your system, and your body's like, how do I even process this? How do I even process this? What is this here?
Can't even pronounce them.
Yeah, just all kinds of crap. Tocopherols added to refine freshness. Like what? They're adding caramel color. They're adding obviously fructose is horrible. Canola oil, all things that your body really has trouble breaking down and using for energy.
And we're going to give you down below in a worksheet these valuable snacks, like broken down to which ones are built for speed, which ones don't have to be refrigerated. And on top of that, we're going to give you a couple of the key ingredients that you want to stay away from, like Alex just mentioned a couple.
Yeah, and the other concept we want to talk about is really something so basic, but you just got to do it, which is the packaging stuff correctly. Right?
The plastic bag, it's huge. So let's say you grab a bag of nuts, and I've talked about this before. Nuts are really healthy, awesome fat. It's going to help your brain function a lot better, a lot clearer. But really, we only need, of these nuts, these are walnuts right here. We only need about 10 to 20 walnuts max. A big problem people do is they buy this bag and they eat the whole thing at work. And it's counterproductive. They're eating good food, but too much of this is bad for you. Too much of anything is bad. You want to eat everything in moderation. So the only way to do this, the only way you're allowed to snack with, if you're going to choose snack on walnuts, and let's say I pack my walnuts up and I'm going to snack for it after lunch. That's going to be my snack. But you're not allowed to go out and take a bag like this, because this is what they want you to do. They want you to open it. They want you to, eat 10, 15. You're like, I'm done. And then 15 seconds later, before you know it, the whole bag's gone. The way we do this is we package everything up in little bags beforehand. So I leave that bag at home or wherever I'm leaving it. I put my 15, 20 nuts in there, package it up. I go to the office or wherever I'm going, work, gym, whatever you're doing. And when I'm ready to have my snack, when it's snack time, I look up clock, 2.5 layers, get my text message, whatever you're doing, and I take my bag out and I eat it. And there's no way for me to overeat on this and eat too many nuts and get overloaded on my high quality fats.
Exactly. So we really want to emphasize in the snacks, the two most important things is the calories, but also is the ingredients that you're getting, as well as how to execute and automate the process of eating the right amount of calories. So if you, especially if this bag's already half eaten, and then you eat a little bit more, you don't remember how much was originally in here, and then it's really hard for you to gauge how much you've eaten. So a simple thing as putting everything in a little bag is going to make sure that you get the right amount of calories, and then following these tips and making sure that you're not buying anything that has any crazy amount of ingredients that you can't even read or pronounce, that your body is going to get into your body's going to be like, what the heck is this stuff? How do I even use this for energy? And all these resources are going to try to digest this and get this out of your system. And you're expending, there's something that a lot of people don't think about. Food after you eat you should have more energy than before you ate, right? So, during Thanksgiving when everybody eats and then just go take a nap after that big meal, really, like, every time you eat, you should have more energy. If ever you eat something and you feel more tired than before you ate, then you probably ate either too much or something that has some crazy ingredients in your body's like using too many resources to digest. Okay, so that's the ultimate gauge. After you eat a snack, after you eat a meal, do you have more energy than before you ate it, or do you have less? If you have less, then it's one of those two things that happens. You ate too many calories, or you're eating something that your body's just having a hard time digesting.
I want to make sure you know that there is no correlation between how hard you work and how much fat you melt or how much muscle you build. Alright? There's enough science, enough data out there that there's absolutely no correlation between hard work and results. Alright? There's a difference between movement and achievement. Alright? If you want to learn my best tips, what I call the 5% hacks that allow you to get maximum results, maximum fat loss, maximum lean muscle gain, I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of this page, or you can click on the link in the description. Alright, you're going to get a complete system for melting fat in an intelligent and streamlined system. I'll see you there.